but it's really hard to say what he's going to do here now.
I feel like you think I have momentum coming out of the match with Aguro. I'll just run my Margaret. You know, like, this is what I know. This is what I'm best at. There's no better Margaret. There's no practice suitable. Obviously, Hagiwara is ready and willing and capable, but I think you have to trust your Margaret here.
So what I saw a lot there was that, especially in that match in particular, Tahichi did so much damage with the reversal crouching B, or as we call it, the 2B.
It's really true.
Because he got so much damage that I don't really know how much he could really expect that to work against Teddy instead.
Yeah, it's not the same, both in terms of player and character. It's just a little bit of a different matchup.
So it will be interesting to see what he'll go with here.
I really think you can't expect the same mileage at all.
So here we go. It seems as though Tahichi will opt to play Margaret, and he will get a longer set this time around.
You know, that could help a lot. It could also be an incredible Achilles. You know, like if he was trying to get like some kind of, you know, one-time gimmick sort of win. I feel like Tahichi's both an incredible player and a player who understands that a trick in the pocket is extremely powerful.
Absolutely. So we'll see. The winner of this will go on to face KSB Superboy waiting in Grand Finals. Who will it be?
These are the last two matches of the night, folks.
All right, here we go. This time, it seems as though Tahichi's taking a very passive approach yet again. Uh-oh, falls right on the dry ice. The dry ice is an item that stays on the floor pretty much for a really long time for Teddy. Will allow him to control a lot of the ground space there. Wow, Tahichi got rid of most of his cards, got rid of all of his cards. Gets a throw into a combo. This is a great situation for Tahichi. He pretty much build up, you know, some real estate here. You can force Hagiwara further into the corner.
Yeah.
Oh, and gets a throw bait.
You know, I think he was paying attention when Aguro was playing.
Absolutely.
He was getting so much mileage out of that grab bait, and we saw basically the identical grab bait.
Once again, that 2, wow, using the 2B to get over that car.
Nice bait. Double.
Yeah, reacted to the bait and managed to wrap against to keep himself safe.
Oh, nice conversion. This is damage.
This could close it out.
This should kill.
Power slash.
This is looking like a different set.
Absolutely. It feels like in the first set, Tahichi was just really having a lot of trouble just getting his game plan started. But this time around, it seems like he's definitely got a head on his shoulders.
And you have to feel better after a number of wins.
Absolutely. You get that momentum going. Very nice. It's just, you know, methodically erasing those Persona cards. Not really, and dealing with the items one by one. It's a great plan. Going for non-committal pressure there, not really trying to do any damage.
You know what the air grabs do? That's big.
So the God Hand, like as you mentioned earlier, it's not comboable normally, but if you do get a counter hit, you can combo it. Hagiwara cut crouching with no burst.
All the cards are on Tahichi's table right now. They just keep working the right way.
One more.
Jeez,
that's gonna get baited.
No, okay.
But he
very
picked Persona.
Range. Wow. He's closed out so many rounds with that overhead.
Absolutely.
And no one can find it.
I feel like what it is that the players may get a little bit complacent. It's like, I'm losing, but I have a burst. I might be able to win. And Tahichi knows that. Oh, he thinks he can burst, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can tell. Every single time he's closed out with that overhead, the player has had a burst or some significant amount of meter where, you know, it suggests guard cancel. It suggests super. It suggests burst. Something that does not win against just a fast overhead you're not seeing.
Absolutely. Okay. Wow, sliding under, gets in there. Wow, punishes
Savage
that.
bait. That looked like an option select.
Absolutely. It's probably a safe jump that if you do, in fact, roll against it, he's ready and waiting to punish.
Yeah.
Only one card already. Hagiwara lost all of his cards again.
Huge on burst. He's just going for it.
He's getting that damage in before Hagiwara has a chance to burst. Or even really has a chance to use the Persona at all, really.
Yeah, he's enjoying his momentum.
Goes for the tornado. And Hagiwara.
I think he was just unsafe at that point. He already committed to low. I think that was actually just a low mix-up, trying to get like one more hit.
Absolutely.
And you know, he had shown overhead so many times that I understand going low 5 times, you know?
Yeah. Gets a throw. Will this kill?
Yes.
Right into power slash.
No.
Doesn't. Ooh.
Yes. The kill shows up late.
Hagiwara.
He's
Not
got a
looking
lot
so
to think
good
about.
right now. Yeah. Tahichi has won 3 straight rounds already.
It can be so demoralizing losing to someone you've already beaten.
Absolutely.
Like this momentum is way out of his favor right now.
Absolutely. The ninja's down there somewhere. There it is. He can't block. He gets tagged by that windmill. He gets a reset.
Jeez.
As Tahichi cannot block, you'll have to guess against that unblockable. And with the smoke helping him out, gets a mix up into super. Okay. Okay. Tahichi just calmly blocks and gets out of there with the jump into air dash.
Bucket's showing up.
Here comes the buckets. He
This is
blocks it.
Hagiwara's round.
Gets a very nice counter hit.
Ooh. Now, what's interesting here is the longer this round goes, the more items Hagiwara will throw that he doesn't want.
Absolutely. It'll be able to set up like a better setup. But it also has the risk of, you know, not really being able to set it up the way you want it to at a time.
That was a very strange fade off there. He might have actually not killed Tahichi to throw more items. That'd be very crazy, but it's not impossible.
Absolutely.
Because there's not a great reason for Tahichi to burst there. And it's such a simple combo that I can't think he's just dropping that.
It could be go either way. I mean, he may just be looking for, he may just be a little bit like, I'm winning this round, but he's getting complacent.
Uh-huh.
Wow, Tahichi does burst. There's only 13 seconds left. Tahichi will need a nice hit to really get started. Gets a throw, but it won't be enough damage. So it goes for a reset. Gets a tornado.
Is there enough time? No.
Ah, wow.
See, this is what Hagiwara was banking on. He got through basically an entire other item rotation and got back basically to bucket and barrel. Like, this next round is way different for that.
Absolutely, and on top of that, he also got Tahichi's burst. Tahichi really, for some reason, did try to contest that.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow, catches him not respecting that meaty. Here come the
There's
buckets. Yeah, absolutely. As you mentioned before, cycled all the way back to buckets. Great play by Hagiwara.
Savage bait. It's a lot of damage. Hagiwara's back.
Very nice. Hagiwara on the verge of going 0-2.
He's already
and now
back to buckets.
Okay, just trying to stay calm here. But it's not enough. He does not get his burst back in time. Hagiwara was really on the verge of going 2-0, but comes back, makes it 1-1.
That third set, the item rotations were so stacked. So stacked.
I think Tahichi really kind of let him get away with a lot there. I think Tahichi was trying to play too safe.
Yeah.
And because of that, he wasn't really able to get a lot of Hagiwara's cards.
Yeah, yeah.
And at a certain point, Hagiwara had all these great items stocked up. It made it hard to punish the person even if he did get the card. Even if he did get the card, you know, the buckets are coming.
Yeah, there's so many problems. Just like problems on problems on problems. Really got to give it to Hagiwara for getting away with that.
Absolutely.
Especially since, like, I don't even think he was intending it. Tahichi's burst. He's just like, oh, that's a great bonus.
Hey, a bonus, yeah. All right, great combo from Tahichi. Gold burst, a rare gold burst from Hagiwara there. Very nice pressure, forces the curry.
Silent spear. The cross jumpies are so dangerous in that fear mode.
Here we go. Gets more damage. Gets a
Wow.
throw. Great read, right into the barrel. And here comes the key. The throw.
I couldn't even see. I can't see what's going on.
The burst gets baited.
The John Cena smoke bomb is too powerful.
That was some very nice stuff. Using the smoke bomb to get not only a throw reset there, but also a very nice burst bait.
Yeah, he's hit some kind of rhythm.
Absolutely. So right there, he's just really struggling to do
Negative penalty.
He's gone too far backwards. He's put himself in a negative penalty.
Oh, that's such a huge drop.
Oh no, gets caught by the God Hand right after. 4,000 damage for a very short combo.
Yeah.
Tahichi fires back. Gets out of the drink range. Here he comes with offense.
Got him with just a short hop jump C.
Yeah, got over Hagiwara's sweep. I'm not sure why he tried to sweep there, but it cost him. Whoa. Now Tahichi playing very safe.
No bait.
No bait. It looked like a bait, but apparently he was looking for something else.
That is a slick confirming to mix up.
Oh, wow.
I love the mash there. The 2A goes so far in the right direction, whatever it is.
Very nice. But Hagiwara, once again, on one card. This is usually, when he gets in the situation, he's not winning, he's on one card. Tahichi usually does it very, very well here.
Yeah,
Hagiwara really does not have many options on his table at the moment. Wow.
Whoa! Looking for the wild stuff, the bait! Wow! I love that. He had so much faith that he would one more cancel that he just threw him instead.
Absolutely great. He saw he tried to make that, he baited it, saw that he tried to use the replicas to make it safe, and once again just threw him in for his troubles. Wow, start the round with some big damage. That 5C at the start of the round. If you try to contest that at Teddy, you better be prepared to take that kind of damage.
Nice roll from Hagiwara.
If God Hand is one of those overheads that, as you saw, it's put in so much work, but the main risk there is that if they roll it, it is a free punish.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
And you lose your corner.
All right, going for Tornado. He's trying to get Hagiwara's meter, which he did do. Uh-oh.
Oh, the fake.
There we go. Nice knockdown from Hagiwara. The life total is kind of scary. He's outside of Awakening.
Yeah, this is real dangerous.
It's gonna do because it's gonna do extra damage because he doesn't have the defense bonus yet. Slides out of the buckets, gets him. Very nice. That would have killed for sure.
Now, if Hagiwara navigates this correctly, he could skip the burst. He's trying to. You can see he's trying to.
Throws the missile. It is a very good projectile.
Such an excellent confirm from Tahichi.
Can he kill? Looks like he will.
He's got to do 24. He does.
Hasso Tobi.
It is enough. Double Hasso.
That bonus damage when you're at a multiple bait is incredible.
Yes.
And it's very, very capable of closing out rounds just like that.
It was really funny when people first were picking up Margaret, people were trying to figure out how the damage works. And it was just like I don't know why it's doing a lot more or like a lot less sometimes.
Absolutely. But I mean, there is that telltale sign when you do get the 8 hits, there's like a little bit of different animation at the very end.
Right. And it always cranks up to a multiple of 8.
A ridiculous amount of damage. So here we go. Tahichi up 2-1 to someone he lost 0-2 against.
Yeah. These players are just not intimidatable.
Absolutely. I mean, you've definitely seen a lot of adjustment from Tahichi.
Right.
He's definitely being more aggressive with dealing with the items.
Yes.
And, you know, also not allowing them to set up good item patterns.
Yeah.
Really, really prevents Teddy from doing a lot of his good work.
Interrupting Teddy's plans is so important.
Absolutely. And a lot of times, Tahichi is able to land these really big hits, but he does get tagged by the dry ice. Okay, Tahichi just staying calm there. Flies out of there with the 2B. Ooh. Yeah.
Counter hit got him again.
That great read on the dodge there. If you do punish a dodge, it's always a counter hit. Wow.
Nice confirm.
And the ninja got him. Comes the unblockable.
Oh, these item sets. Oh, he got the burst! No.
The burst in this version, because if it hits at a certain time, it'll hit before the missile hits.
Right,
and cause the explosion to go away too.
There are places where if you burst the missile, it's real bad. That was not one of them. Everyone's pressing all the buttons.
Only one card left for Hagiwara.
No one has a
there
burst.
It goes.
Everyone's out of Awakening.
Hagiwara won't do a lot of damage here, but he gets the knockdown.
The reset might be enough. Can he find the corner? No. Short hop, jump A.
He short hopped over Hagiwara's low attack.
Oh, it's on the guard cancel. Can he get there?
Tornado. This time Hagiwara does not try to spin his meter. He needs the meter to kill.
Whoa, the back throw in the corner from Hagiwara. You know that was a tech or just, hoping that back throw would connect.
But it did connect, and he did win the round for it. As it is a gamble, but it is a good gamble.
It's a good one. It's a really good one.
It is great damage.
Wow.
Start the round with the counter hit jumpy. With that counter hit, puts him all the way in the corner.
Jeez.
It's the scramble. There's the ninja there. Was hiding in the smoke. Wow. Very quick cross-up using the TVs.
He's breaking everything out. All of these crazy gimmicks are showing up right now. Offensive DP.
Not a bad idea. He tried to put himself in a wake. It was just a little bit too far.
And it's also a grab attempt. An invulnerable one at that.
Okay.
And he can't get into Awakening. This is so dangerous. He has no burst. This could be the end with a one more burst. He's going for it. Hagiwara is in grand finals.
Or not.
Wait a minute. Yes, he's done it. Hagiwara.
It's 2-2.
Wait, that is 2-2. Oh my God, I'm losing track of the score.
It's such a close set right here. but you may have accidentally given him the curse.
The curse! Oh no!
On the second somebody says, blank has won.
I did this at CEO too!
Uh-oh.
I said the door had beaten Kazunoko.
Uh-oh.
And it didn't happen.
Uh-oh. We'll see how this pans out. The final game, will the curse be broken?
Please send all your hate mail after this happens to Dasabro at Twitter.
All right, here we go. Tahichi with the first hit. Gets an air throw.
Oh, what have I done?
Don't worry, believe in Hagiwara. Gets a rocket hit. Hagiwara showing a lot of pressure here. Unable to punish the roll out of the corner. Here we go. Very good. One more rapid cancel. One more cancel to get out of that. And gets another air throw. This time Hagiwara does not block high.
Wow, that's a big counter hit. Ooh, Tahichi's making everything work so well now.
Oh, wow.
That was really cool.
That looked like a tick throw attempt, and Hagiwara threw him for his troubles.
Major damage.
Setup.
Very safe.
Uh-oh.
It's not gonna make it, but it's also not punishable.
So, like, Power Slash is actually very difficult to punish from far away.
Nice confirm.
Uh-oh.
He's got it. Tahichi match point.
Hagiwara's in trouble. They're trading Persona cards. Margaret with way more Persona cards. But this time, Hagiwara was waiting.
Oh, that was so good. He understood that it was a safe jump into the most important blanket setup. And only Margaret can DP that safe jump in a good way.
Yeah, it forces the throw. Forces the throw break. Hagiwara on one card. But he does have the icing. Wow, run up, get thrown. Not the best setup. The dry ice is on the ground.
Yeah, that's really helping him out.
Very
Guard
nice.
cancels out quick.
Very good pressure. Wow.
Oh, that is so big.
Corrects him into the corner. He's going to do great damage off that anti-air. Wow, baits the mini jump.
Forces a burst from Hagiwara. That's a big one.
Wow.
He might actually be dead.
Punishes
He's
the item
dead.
throw. This guy did so much damage.
With the flawless confirmed. He trusted the one more burst. It is paying him off. Tahichi's in Grand Finals EVO 2015.
Tahichi with a very good confirm right there. Takes him out with a very, very nice combo. Spending all the resources, just enough to kill.
Oh, James, what have I done?
You're going to have to Dogeza in front of Hagiwara after this.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh, Hagiwara will face KSV Superboy in the finals now. But a very impressive showing from Hagiwara.
Yeah, you
all
know,
the way to the finals.
he played his heart out and he beat incredible opponents today.
Absolutely.